TV from Dr. Nana and family. Happy New Year to you all, from us to you. So today is January 1st, 2024. I would like to talk to the people of Nigeria. I'd like to speak to the leaders of Nigeria. I would like to take a case study of Edo State. Edo State as a case study. The situation of Nigeria, from my own point of view, is now epileptic. It's January 1st, 2024, and we have to be realistic to ourselves. Taking Edo State as a case study. Now let's start. How does a state government, how does it function? What are the functions of the officials to the lives and property of the citizens of a state? The state governments are the people who are supposed to create a police department, right? Make laws from local government to the state government on how things are supposed to function to benefit the people of the state. And of course, the federal government makes their own policies through the ministers and all of that. We will come to that in another episode. But on today's episode, the state of affairs in Benin, in Edo State, I want to ask the leaders of Edo State, what is going on? And I also want to ask the young people in Edo State, what is going on? And I want to speak to the mothers and fathers in Edo State, the chiefs and the obas, what is going on? The state government, what is going on? Today is 1st of January 2024. I want to appeal to all your hearts that we cannot continue like this. Edo State cannot continue like this. The mayhem and the menace that is happening in Edo State need to stop. When has it become that the state government does not take action when something is happening in a state? Why are you looking at the young people are killing themselves in the 10s and in the 20s? Why? That is the future of Nigeria that you allow to be slaughtered in the streets. What is going on? These are the future accountants, the future ministers, the future governors, the future attorneys, meaning the lawyers, the business tycoons. Why are you allowing these young men to begin to continue to kill themselves? What is going on? I thought in Benin City, in Edo State, we do have Oba. Why is the Oba looking away when this mayhem is happening in Benin City? Why is the state governor looking away when this mayhem is happening in the state that is being governed by a state governor? Where are the lawmakers? The father and mothers of those young people in Benin, what are you doing? What are you doing? Your children are being slaughtered. And the young folks of Benin, of Edo State, what are you guys doing to yourself? Why you don't call yourself to order? Who is behind this menace? Why are you killing yourselves? I want to appeal to your heart this morning, 1st of January 2024, to start to think, this is not normal. We cannot normalize this. If there is an Oba at all in Benin, today is the day you wake up and begin to take action to curb these killings in your state. If there is a state governor, today is the day you wake up, 1st of January 2024, to begin to take accountability. You have to be responsible for what is happening in Benin City. If you are a mother and a father in Benin, in Edo State, today is the day that you wake up from your slumber and begin to take action. Where are the women of Benin? What is going on? Why are you allowing your children to be killed in this manner? The young men and young people in Benin, take a deep think. Think about your future. Who is behind this? This cannot be brother killing brother. For what? I want to appeal to your heart that today is January 1st, 2024. You need to call yourself to order. There are so many bad things that have been going on in our country. There are human organs
get the illicit trade in human organs. The House knows that about 2 weeks ago, acting on information provided by an anonymous source, Chinese authorities seized a ship that sailed from Nigeria with 7,200 refrigerated menaces, which were found in 36 boxes labeled as plantain on a ship that harbored at the Shanghai port. The House also notes that the Chinese General Administration of Customs had alerted that an increasingly large number of armed groups in Africa use human organs, which are harvested in unsanitary conditions to finance their nefarious activities. The House recalls that the media was awash a few years ago with horrifying stories of the harvest of organs of Nigerians and other. The House are aware that the increasing cases of missing persons, ritual killings, and trafficking of persons out of the country may be linked to the red market, which can be attributed to the trafficking of young men and women who end up being victims of human organ harvesting. Aware of the perpetrators of this illicit trade, by the year 2009, were generating between $600 million to $1.2 million profit annually and have been encouraged by poor security situations to use the third world as major suppliers.
I watched a video clip last week wherein just the private parts were the ones served in one restaurant. I didn't want to believe it, that it was human private part that was being served until when I saw his
in China. They will be alive and they will marry all of you. This is something that we must understand. And the time to understand it is now. That this very movement, you must understand it.
motion. Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. Let's have it.
harvested and be sold. That is not the Nigerian we know. Now, all these bodies of all these young men that is being killed every day in Benin, who takes them? Is it the government? What are you doing with them? Is it the parents? What are you doing with that? Is that okay with you? That every day your son goes out, you are not sure he's going to come back. These are students. And the state governor, you look away. What is going on? What is in need for you? And the Oba of Benin, what is going on? How do you allow your children to be killed in this manner? I'm calling on all the officials that I have mentioned and the ones that are yet to be mentioned to look into this. And I'm appealing to the heart of the Benin people, the young men in Benin, in Edo State. You need to have a U-turn. You are killing yourselves. There's no reason for this. You can't kill another brother for something else. You need to call yourself to order. Needless to say that there are no religious leaders. They are all fake, in my view. If there were religious leaders, all of this would have stopped. Nigerian problem would have stopped. So if you want to continue to carry the menace of their stupid prediction year after year and nothing is happening, instead, this menace that is happening in Nigeria, you can go with that. But my appeal go to the governors, the obas and the chiefs and the mothers and fathers of these young people in Benin to take charge and take back their states, and their children's lives are important. And I appeal to the young men that are killing yourself to stop. Think about it. Something is not right. Something is definitely not right. You are killing all the future, all your future and your children's future. I want to thank you all for listening, and I hope my message is taken and being applied. Thank you again for listening. I'm Dr. Nana. Take care now.